How you doing? Mr. Sinister got a silent nerve because Kabam made an error on paper. If you're saying that I'm lying, that there's no way Kabam makes an error, they don't make mistakes. I know, I'm shocked too, right? Like, come on, Kabam making mistakes? No way, right? Sarcasm! But yeah, so let's take a look at what I mean. So when it comes to his special one degen, as you can see, it's 4649.4. All right, but this is based on a 6-star rank 5 ascended. But when you go online, it's the same thing for a 6-star rank 5 not ascended. So somebody made an error on paper, accidentally post the ascended version instead of the rank 5 not ascended version when it comes to the degen on the special one. And I could understand what happened here, and I'm going to show you a little bit later what happened here. Okay, but let's just show you, prove it to you on paper. This is what they have on the website for our 6-star rank 5 not ascended. So as you can see here, I made a video about almost 2 years ago. I said Mr. Sinister is a guaranteed nerf. So let's take a look at it. Just like the first minute, we can take a look at the first minute.
Mr. Sinister is a guaranteed nerf. So you're probably thinking, I know his buff is good, but I don't think he's gonna get nerf. And that's probably not really seeing many Mr. Sinister gameplay lately, especially when it comes to incursion, is because when it comes to his signature ability, it's not working, I believe. So once his signature ability is working, he is guaranteed nerf. And I'm gonna title this video as guaranteed nerf, and hopefully they don't nerf him like they didn't nerf Onslaught, is because they're probably just tired of me being right all the time. It's like, we know he can't be right all the time, so we can't nerf Onslaught. So hopefully they don't nerf Mr. Sinister, but I feel like it's inevitable. And I just
So when it comes to Onslaught, he did get a nerf. He got a silent nerf. And if Pepe actually is the one that figured it out, that found out about it. So it's really unfortunate when it comes to Onslaught. He did get a silent nerf. When it comes to Mr. Sinister, he did get nerf on paper. He's also, when it comes to Science Regen, it's also been nerfed because Kabam has not fixed it, which sucks. So let's take a look at what I mean when I said earlier that. So when you go to the website, I'm assuming it's still the same. Okay, this is based on a 6-star rank 5. Okay, so for some reason somebody made an error in Kabam, right? It's shocker, they made an error that they put the ascended version when it comes to the special attack one when it comes to Mr. Sinister. That's why when I made this video, as you could see, Mr. Sinister guaranteed nerf. Like, I was basing it on a rank 5 not ascended Mr. Sinister. And even though his degen is not as strong as on paper, because this is based on a 6-star rank 5 not an ascended version, I was like, yeah, this guy's guaranteed to get nerfed just on the damage alone itself. Okay, and some people, especially if you watch Alliance War right now, like, you would think that Mr. Sinister is broken. Like, he's soloing every fight. I haven't seen any. I've probably seen 100 fights with Mr. Sinister in Alliance War in about a week, at least 50 for sure. And I haven't seen anybody lose with Mr. Sinister. And this is the nerf version of Mr. Sinister. And this is, like I mentioned, somebody messed up on paper. And I know what their intention was. So we're just going to take a look at the 7-star rank 6. By the way, just in case you're going to get a 7-star rank 6, it's going to be higher than this because of collectives. So even a 7-star rank 5, and depending on how high rank you are in collectives, it could be very similar to this damage. This is about a 7-star rank 6 degen. Okay, just to give you an idea. So 9679.5. So this is 90% of his base attack. Okay, and you could see that. How do I know it's 90%? Because you could just see it by the math. 10,755. 90% of that is what you see here, which is 9679.5. So how did I know it was based on 90%? Just in case math is hard, I'm going to prove it to you in a calculator a little bit later, but let's go back to my video. So I don't know when they changed it, but sometime about 2 years ago, when Mr. Sinister got buffed, this was his special attack one, transferring all damaging debuff Mr. Sinister to non-robots opponents, converting them into duration debuffs, dealing zero point 0.9 direct damage over 6 seconds. This ability activates even if this attack is blocked or avoided, because why not? Because he's balanced. Wink, wink. Okay, so when they mean zero point 0.9, this is I think the wording is not correct here, but they when they meant zero point 0.9 direct damage, it's basically 90% of their base attack when it comes to the special one. So this was they changed this, I don't know when, but this is when Mr. Sinister first got buffed. This was on the text on what he was. And usually when it comes to Kabam, they usually don't say it's going to be 90% of base attack, maybe because it doesn't it doesn't make sense for some people. I don't know. It just looks better if they give you the numbers, which they showed you later. The numbers you saw earlier. So their original was, as you could see on game, their content was to make it 90% of this base attack when it comes to the special attack 1 degen. But for some reason, somebody on paper accidentally put the ascended version for some reason. So yes, so he did get a silent nerf, just it's because they made an error on the website. Basic, that's what it is. And I'm gonna prove it to you. It's 90%, and we're gonna take a look at it, doing the math. So just to prove to you that Kabam's intention was supposed to be, when it comes to Mr. Sinister special one, is 90% of his base attack, but it is modified. You could see his base attack here is 10,755, and 90% of that is, what do you call this? 9,679.5. Okay, so let me just prove it to you. We're gonna use the calculator just in case you don't believe me. So we do have the calculator here, so we're gonna prove it that it's 90% of his base attack. So 10,755 times 0.90, 9679.5. As you can see here, that was based on a 7-star rank 6, and this is without the collectives, by the way. So, and that's his base attack only as well. And then just since we're already here, I'm going to show you when it comes to the 6-star rank 5. So this is 4234. That's his base attack. It's a 6-star rank 5 not ascended. If you multiply that 0.90, it's going to be 3810, which they have on the website, which we're going to go to. As you can see here, it's exactly 90% of his base attack is when it comes to his degen right here. And then when it comes to the 6-star rank 5, it's pretty much the same thing. When it comes to the special 1 degen, it's going to be 3810.6 as well. So that's what their intention was the whole time. Somebody just somehow screwed up, and they accidentally made an error by putting this this much when it comes to the ascended version for the 6-star rank 5. That's why when I saw his degen on the website, I thought to myself, this guy is going to be without a doubt best buff in MCOC. I thought to myself he was going to be the best champion in the game. And people are already thinking that Mr. Sinister's degen is broken. Some people already think that. Imagine that. Imagine what it would be, 20% stronger. Basically, this is what it was supposed to be when I saw it on paper. That's why I said it was guaranteed nerf. Anyways, when it comes to Mr. Sinister, it's not just his degen, right, based on the paper. It's when it comes to his science regen. I knew based on the buff details that when it comes to his science regen, wow, I thought he was going to be the best buff in MCOC, and I think the best champion in the game. And I still, even though his science regen doesn't work and his degen is less than what it is on paper on the website, I still think he's the best champion in the game. But I knew on his buff details, wow, this guy is going to be good. And then this is the reason why it really upsets me. It's like, Kabam, really, I can figure this out, and somehow the people that work for you guys cannot figure it out. I don't understand why. Okay, they just like so incompetent at their job. Okay, I wouldn't be okay. I'm not really too upset about the typo when it comes to the to the ascended version, making a mistake. But when it comes to science regen, that's just from his old kit. I knew right away when it comes to science regen, comparing to what he can do from his abilities, that this guy is gonna be broken. I mean balance, yeah, balance. I knew he was gonna be good, but I think if his science regen works, I knew he was gonna be, I knew he was gonna be broken. Okay, without a doubt. That's why Kabam does not want to fix his science regen, and some people right now think that his regen is broken. Okay, I don't think so. Not right now when it comes to Mr. Sinister, but if they fix the science regen, he can gain up to 120% from his science regen, because he can gain up to 6 like science buffs, okay, at max sig. So that's 120%. But let's just say 5 science regen. That's 100%. Okay, so you basically, whatever you think Mr. Sinister's regen right now, imagine double that. Okay, that would make him broken. Okay, I mean, some people already think he's broken, but imagine if his science regen actually worked. So that's it. Kabam made an error on their website, and he is going to be I think he's guaranteed nerf already, even though we're not counting that mistake, and we're not counting the quotation mark bug they had to fix him a year ago. He's still guaranteed nerf because there's no way with collectives. There's just no way they're gonna fix his science regen now. And perhaps a different video. What can they changed his science regen into, which kind of sucks because it really doesn't, like, that's his main kit. That's his base kit, and in the comics it just seems so accurate. So it's gonna be unfortunate if they do change it, and really gonna be upsetting. But perhaps a different video to talk about it. So that's it. Thank you.